Yo, what is up, everyone?
Hello, guys.
Welcome to our deep dive on
Ancestries
Ancestries.
in Daggerheart.
For those that are new here, I'm J. Martin Setscat. We are a husband and wife
Hi.
content creators where we stream and do content mostly on TTRPGs and mainly Daggerheart. Running 2 different campaigns right now, Hollow Cycle and Skyroot Saga, Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah, make sure you check those out.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern on Mondays, 6 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. But
We are going to deep dive in Ancestries.
The Ancestries.
Yes.
So, the first one, and we are going to go over ones that are also in the void. So, we're just going to go over all of them that are kind of listed right now. Aetheris are humanoids who possess glowing auras and wings they can conjure at will. They will be descendants of celestials from the hollows above. So these are kind of like
the kids of the gods.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, like in Greek mythology type thing.
So they get hallowed soul. When you roll with hope, instead of gaining hope, you can instead spend a hope to clear a stress.
Oh, that's pretty big. Definitely if you're like a guardian or something. Because stress is so heavy with Bruna that I play.
I'm confused by this, though.
So
you don't get the hope, but you have to spend one. So essentially, it's
spending 2 hope to clear a stress.
Yeah, because you don't get it, and you have to spend a hope to clear a stress. So it's like 2 hope for 1 stress. Okay.
But if you have so much hope, like say if you're maxed out on hope and stuff, it's like, ooh, I can actually clear a stress. I mean,
right.
it could be good.
No, it could still be great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Divine wings. You can call forth your divine wings and fly. While flying, you can mark a stress to pick up and carry a willing creature approximately your size or smaller. While your wings are revealed, you also gain advantage to rolls to command or intimidate a target.
Oh, that seems huge.
Man, I'll say the one big difference between like this and like D&D, they're so afraid of giving you flight. In this game, they're like, oh yeah, sure.
Fly everywhere.
Fly away.
Mm-hmm. This gives you not only flying, you can pick up a person, clear them through like a ravine or something, but then you also gain advantage to intimidate a target. Like that's crazy. While your wings are revealed.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Do you want to do Clank?
Yeah, what are they called? Aetheris?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I guess they do feel pretty godlike though. So Clanks, I am actually a big fan of Clanks. I think they're such a neat ancestry that was put in.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites.
They are sentient mechanical beings built from a variety of materials, including metal, wood, and stone. They have a purposeful design, so you can decide who made you and for what purpose. At character creation, choose one of your experiences that best aligns with this purpose and gain a permanent +1 bonus to it. You're also efficient. When you take a short rest, you can choose a long rest move instead of a short rest move, which is so big.
It's so huge.
So huge. You don't have to roll the dice. You literally can clear all your stress or clear all your armor. So I think Clanks, you can be very creative with how you want your Clank to look. I don't think they all have to just be metal and stuff like that. I just think you can do so much in lore and story with the Clank. Here they resemble humanoids, animals, or even inanimate objects like organic beings. Their bodies come in a wide array of sizes. Because of their bespoke construction, many Clanks have highly specialized physical configurations. Examples include clawed hands for grasping, wheels for movement, or built-in weaponry. Many Clanks embrace body modifications for style as well as function, and members of other ancestries often turn to Clank artisans to construct customized mobility aids and physical adornments. Other ancestors can create Clanks, even using their own physical characteristics as inspiration, but it's also common for Clanks to build one another. A Clank's lifespan extends as long as they're able to acquire and craft new parts, making their physical form effectively immortal. I didn't know that.
Neither.
They said their minds are subject to the effects of time and deteriorate as the magic that powers them loses potency. So that's how they fade. Oh, it almost reminds me of the poor bear in that one movie. He says forever alive.
Oh, yeah. AI.
AI, yeah.
Oh.
no.
All right, then we have the Drakona. Resembled wingless dragons in humanoid form, possesses a powerful elemental breath. Your scale acts as natural protection. When you would take severe damage, you can mark a stress to mark one for your hit points, which is
That's pretty
huge.
big. That's huge.
Elemental breath. You can choose an elemental breath of your choice, such as electricity, fire, or ice. When you use this breath against a target or a group of targets within very close range, treating it as an instinct weapon that deals D8 magic damage using your proficiency. All Draconas have thick skin that provides excellent natural armor against both attacks and force of nature. They are large in size, ranging from 5 to 7 feet on average, and long, sharp teeth. New teeth grow throughout a Dracona's approximately 350-year
Ooh, they live
lifespan,
long.
so they are never in danger of permanently losing their incisors. Unlike their dragon ancestries, Drakona don't have wings and can't fly without magical aid. Members of this ancestry pass down the elements of their breath through generations, though in rare cases, a Dracona's elemental power will differ from the rest of their families. Interesting.
Yeah, that's both their stuff, the elemental breath and the scales. It's really cool with the Drakona. We have dwarves. Gotta have the dwarves. And dwarves are most easily recognized as short humanoids with square frames, dense musculature, and thick hair. They have thick skin. When you take minor damage, you can mark 2 stress instead of marking a hit point. Okay, I didn't know they could do that.
Neither.
All right. Increased fortitude. You can spend 3 hope to have incoming physical damage.
Wow.
Wow, they're pretty sturdy then.
They're sturdy.
I could definitely see them being a pretty good. Well, guardians use stress for so much stuff. So I
Yeah.
don't know if a guardian, but like a warrior dwarf would be really fun. So they're usually 4 to 5 feet, and they're broad in proportion. Their skin and nails contain a high amount of keratin, making them naturally resistant. This allows dwarves to embed gemstones into their bodies and decorate themselves with tattoos or piercings. Their hair grows thickly, usually on their heads, but some dwarves have thick hair across their bodies as well. Dwarves of all genders can grow facial hair, which they often style in elaborate arrangements. Typically, dwarves live up to 250 years of age, maintaining their muscle mass well into later life.
Interesting. So then this one from the Void is the Earthkin. They are descendants from earth elementals. They are humanoid whose bodies are a combination of flesh and earth. They can get hard as stone. After making any number of hit points, you can spend 2 hope to gain +1 to your damage threshold that lasts until your next rest.
Wait, after marking any number of hit points.
That's nice.
Okay.
So basically, you're building up like this tough exterior.
This tough exterior. Like you're almost like getting rock armor.
Yeah. It's like you're bleeding rock that more rock comes and covers more.
Mm-hmm. Can that stack?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
see why not.
Until you're not. Okay, so you can stack it. Okay, that'd be neat.
Tectonic attack. When you strike the ground with your weapon, erupting the earth in a cascading fissure. When you do, make a weapon attack against all targets in a line within very close range. Any target you succeed against takes D8 magical damage using your proficiency and are temporarily restrained.
Ooh, like a big line attack.
Wow.
Like that. Earthkin seems like be a fun
type of that doesn't cost anything either.
Ancestry to make. Yeah, they just got to be in very close range, but you have to do an weapon attack.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Of course, we have our elves, who are typically tall humanoids with pointed ears and acutely attuned senses. They have quick reactions, so you mark a stress to gain advantage on a reaction roll. That could be big.
Huge.
Celestial trance. During a rest, you could drop into a trance to choose an additional downtime move.
So they
it
get
doesn't
3.
even cost anything?
Yeah, they just get 3 downtime moves.
Okay. Elves come in a wide range of body types, 6 to 6.5 feet. They have the ability to drop into celestial trance rather than sleep. Some elves possess what is known as mystic form, which occurs when an elf has dedicated themselves to the study or protection of the natural world so deeply that their physical form changes. These characters can include celestial freckles, the presence of leaves, vines, or flowers in their hair, eyes that flicker like fire, and more. That'd be kind of fun then to create the look of your elf. It seems like they have a lot of elements or nature that can go into them. If an elf changes their environment or magical focus, their appearance changes over time. They live about 350 years, and these traits can shift more than once throughout their lifespan.
That's neat. Oh, and
That's a nice little background they put with those
It is.
elves. Yeah.
Another one's from the Void. The Emberkin are descendants from the fire elementals. They are humanoids whose bodies are a combination of flesh and fire. They have the Incinerator. Mark a stress to light yourself ablaze until you take major damage or more. While ablaze, any adversary who ends their attack in melee range must mark a stress.
Oh, ooh.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Fire shot. You can unleash a projectile of fire towards a target within far range. They must make a reaction roll against your level plus 10. On a failure, they take D10 plus 5 magic damage using its proficiency. On a success, you must mark a stress, and the GM gains a fear.
So I have made Fizzla part Emberkin and Gnome in the Hollow Cycle. And Fire Shot can hit real big, but man, it can blow up in your face, which was great for her contraption thing that I created in that campaign. But Fire Shot, that's definitely like rolling the dice on that part.
Yeah.
Fairies. I love the way fairies are done in Daggerheart. That's just not like your pixies. A lot of people can create fun stuff and different type of wings and all that kind of thing. So they are winged humanoid creatures with insectile features. You have a luck bender. So once per session, after you or a willing ally within close range makes an action roll, you can spend 3 hope to re-roll the duality dice. Oh, I didn't even know fairies had that. That's kind of cool. That could be like a lifesaver. Like if you rolled a 3, you're saying if I rolled a 3 and a 1, my fairy ally can all of a sudden be like, no, I'm spending 3 hope, re-roll that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. You also have wings. You can fly. While flying, you can mark a stress after an adversary makes an attack against you. Gain a +2 bonus to your evasion against that attack. It's actually really cool too.
Yeah, I think fairies are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You can read the next.
Oh, yeah. These characteristics cover a broad spectrum from humanoid to insectoid. Some possess additional arms, compound eyes, lantern organs, exoskeletons, or stingers. Because they're close ties to the natural world, they also frequently possess attributes that allow them to blend in the various plants. The average height of a fairy ranges from 2 feet to 5 feet, but some fairies grow up to 7 feet tall. So I like how they don't always have to just be small.
Yeah, they don't gotta be little Tinkerbells.
Yeah. All fairies possess membranous wings, and they each go through a process of metamorphosis. The process and change differ from fairy to fairy, but during this transformation, each individual manifests a unique appearance they will carry throughout the rest of their approximately 50-year lifespan.
Oh, they don't live very
They
long.
don't. Well,
Wow.
if you think about it, a lot of insects don't live long, and they seem to be more insect-driven than, like, pixie, you know?
Man. Sorry to Novus.
I know, Novus in the Skyroot Saga. How old are you, Novus?
So next up is Faun. Faun resembles humanoid goats with curving horns, square pupils, and cloven hooves. They get the Caprine Leap. You can leap anywhere within close range as though you were using normal movements, allowing you to vault obstacles, jump across gaps, or scale barriers with ease. You can also kick. You can succeed, or when you succeed on an attack against a target within melee range, you can mark a stress to kick yourself off of them, dealing an extra 2d6 damage and knocking them back, either yourself or the target at very close range.
And be able to control that battlefield. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. So you can either knock yourself back or them. Okay, so you're either jumping off them.
Yep.
Through their appearances may vary. Most fawns have a humanoid torso and a goat-like lower body that covered in dense fur. Fawn faces can be more caprine or more human-like, and they have a wide variety of ears and horn shapes. Fawn horns range from short with minimal curvature to much larger with distinct curls. The average fawn is 4 feet to 6.5 feet tall, but their height can change dramatically from one moment to the next based on their stance. The majority of fawns have proportionally long limbs, no matter their size or shape, and are known for their ability to deliver powerful blows with their split hooves. Fauns live roughly 225 years. As they age, their appearance can become more goat-like.
Man, the poor fairies. 50-year lifespan.
I know,
Everybody else
they're
is
like-
living 200 plus years.
Yeah, they are by far the lowest so far.
Firblogs. They are bovine humanoids, typically recognized by their broad noses and long drooping ears. So what do they resemble? Well, what is a firbolg?
Isn't that like in an ox or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's like the big buffalo type thing.
Okay. So they can charge. That makes sense then. When you succeed in an agility roll to move from far or very far range into melee range with one or more targets, you can mark a stress to deal 1d12 physical damage to all targets within melee range. And you're unshakable. When you mark a stress, roll a d6. On a result of 6, don't mark it.
Wow.
So, okay, I hear you. Some have faces that are a blend of humanoid and bison, ox, cow, or other bovine creatures.
Okay.
Others, often referred to as minotaurs. Okay, so they're like the minotaur. Okay, have heads that entirely resemble cattle. They are tall and muscular creatures with heights ranging around 5 feet to 7 feet and possess remarkable strength no matter their age. Some firbolgs are known to use their strength to charge their adversaries, an action that is particularly effective for those who have one of the many varieties of horn styles commonly found in this ancestry. Through their unique characteristics can vary, all firbolgs are covered in fur, which can be muted and earth-toned in color, or come in a variety of pastels, such as soft pinks and blues. That'd be fun to make a pastel firbolg. On average, firbolgs live about 150 years.
Man, that's so cool then. I didn't even think about like they could be minotaurs, so you could literally just make a minotaur in this game.
Yeah. You could literally make a minotaur.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like a warrior, minotaur warrior that just charges in. How cool would that be?
They sit in mazes.
Oh, this is one of my favorite ancestries that was introduced that you can actually play. One day I'm going to make one.
The Fungril. They resemble humanoid mushrooms.
You can play a mushroom. That's what's so cool about Daggerheart. You can play all these weird looking characters. That's so great.
They get a network. They can make an instinct roll to use your
Your array.
Their thing. Array to speak with others of your ancestry. On success, you can communicate across any distance. That's pretty cool. Like if you had multiple Fungrils in your group.
Oh my god, can you imagine a whole mushroom army?
Yeah, essentially it would just be like Last of Us, the way they communicate.
Yeah.
That's cool. Death connection. While touching a corpse that died recently, they can mark a stress to extract one memory from the corpse related to a specific emotion or sensation of your choice. That's cool.
I definitely feel like their characteristics are definitely more RP oriented versus a lot of the other ones that seem to be very combat oriented.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
They can be either more humanoid or fungal in appearance, and they come in an assortment of colors, from earth tones to bright reds, yellows, purples, and blues. Fungrils display an incredible variety of bodies, faces, and limbs. There is no single common shape among them. Their heights vary from just tiny little 2 feet tall to a staggering 7 feet tall. While their common lifespan of a fungril is 300 years, some have been reported to live much longer. They can communicate non-verbally, and many members of the Ancestries use, that word again, array of chemically exchange information from other fungrils across long distances.
Yeah, that'd definitely be kind of cool if you had multiple Fungrils. Like maybe brother-sister combo or husband-wife combo.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah. This is another interesting ancestry. Like
this
I said,
is one of my favorites.
Daggerheart introduces so many different feels and looks with their characters. The Galapas. Galapa resemble anthropomorphic turtles with large dome shells into which they can retract.
Turtle power.
Right? So shell. You gain a bonus to your damage thresholds equal to your proficiency. That's pretty big.
Wow, that's cool.
You can also retract. You can mark a stress to retract into your shell. While in your shell, you have resistance to physical damage. You have disadvantage on action rolls, and you can't move. So you have disadvantage. They don't have disadvantage against you?
Correct.
Or am I reading that wrong?
I think if you were to do an action roll, like
Okay.
bring out your sword to try to hit him and then get back in, I think you would have disadvantage on that roll.
So what's resistance in Daggerheart?
You take half damage.
Half damage.
Yeah, so if something hit you for 20, it'd be 10.
Okay, so on average, they range from 4 feet to 6 feet, and their head and body shapes can resemble any type of turtle. Galapa come in a variety of earth tones, most often shades of green and brown, and possess unique patterns on their shells. Members of this ancestry can draw their head, arms, and legs into their shell for protection to use it as a natural shield when defensive measures are needed. Some supplement their shell strength or appearance by attaching armor or carving unique designs, but the process is exceedingly painful. Most Galapa move slowly no matter their age, and they live approximately 150 years. And they love pizza.
They do love pizza.
They do love pizza.
So that will wrap up the first part of this.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Ancestries.
In the thumbnails, I will put chapter marks for each race on there, or I should call
them
Ancestries.
Races that we just discussed, which one did you feel was the coolest?
What's your favorite?
We love what you guys think was fun in this part 1. But what was your favorite, Jay?
I think I wouldn't have said it before I saw the Minotaur part, but I would say either the Firbolgs or the Galapa. Galapa.
I don't know. I think the Earthkin could be really fun, and the Emberkin.
Yeah, I think they're both.
And I like the twist they have on elves. That was a little interesting twist. I don't know. Maybe I want to play every character that begins with an E. That's what it sounds like.
Right?
I literally said Emberkin.
They don't have an elephant race.
No, they don't have an elephant race.
They need a Luxodon. But we'll catch you guys in part 2. Peace.
Bye, guys.